Welcome to the Legacy Solutions Podcast, where we discuss the principles of mindset, management, and maintenance, and how each plays a pivotal role in building your life, your family, and your business. Thanks for joining in on the conversation with your host, Natasha.
Hey family, we are back for another episode of Legacy Solutions Podcast. And this week I have the fabulous Natasha Harris with us, and she's going to talk to us about her chapter in our book collaboration, Tax Strategies for Small Businesses. Hi, Natasha.
How's it going, Darnisha? Thank you so much. Yes. So the book coming out, so amazing.
Yes, so exciting.
Such a journey, such a great collaboration. I'm really loving it. So in it, my chapter is on retirement and succession planning, which is a pretty interesting topic that I feel like a lot of people try to avoid because of what you have to get into with it, right?
Yeah.
So in the book, I kind of talk about what my definition of it is. And I'll kind of give a nugget here because my definition is the process by which you build the lifestyle and the income you want in order to continue to do what you enjoy after a 9-to-5 job.
Ooh, I like that. Can you repeat that for the people in the back?
For the people in the back, yes.
Yeah.
So retirement planning is the process by which you build the lifestyle and the income you want in order to continue to do what you enjoy after a 9-to-5 job.
I love it. Now, before we dive into that, because I don't want to get too excited, tell us a little bit about, your business, who you work with, please.
Oh, yes. So I have two firms. I've got a tax and accounting firm, Victory Finances, LLC. We're in the Central Missouri area. And then I have the Faith Goal CFO, LLC as well, which is a content creative marketing firm in a sense. But we focus on the women empowerment, entrepreneurship, and life strategy that has to happen with entrepreneurs as well. So it's a holistic approach to building the life of your dreams in a sense. And then, of course, the tax and accounting firm is kind of self-explanatory, but there we serve our minority entrepreneurs in cleaning up their financials. I
love that. So tell me about the other business. You said Faith Goal CFO?
Yes. It was actually birthed this year. And what I recognized working in Victory Finances is some of the pieces that were missing. So because of the specialty of cleaning up financials, financial mishaps, and all of that, I had to take it out of there and separate it for what was needed in the market with some of our entrepreneurs struggling with sales, some of our women entrepreneurs trying to compete in a male-dominant market. So just some of those mentorships and programs available to that community to help them do what they need to do.
Oh, that's wonderful. I love it. So back to the book, because I got to bring you back because we got to do a whole nother episode.
It's a whole nother thing.
That's a whole nother thing. So I'm going to just leave that. I'm going to table that for now. So, okay. Retirement and succession planning. Now, to me, when you hear retirement, you think about, 65 on a golf course. Like, does retirement, obviously it looks different for everyone. Is there a certain time period when someone should start looking for retirement? This is a loaded question. So when should someone start looking towards retirement? And then I guess how to plan for that?
So that is a very loaded question. Because the thing about retirement is, you got to be 65 to do so. But if you look at retirement as, like I said, the process by which you build the lifestyle and income you want, you should have really probably started 10 years ago, right? Into that adulthood of saying, hey, I don't really want to work a 9-to-5 job all my life. How do I leverage this to build and do what I want to do with my life? So I'd say starting in that planning process would be sitting down with yourself and looking at the goals you have for your own life, right? And that was part of my journey. So 16 years now. 16 years ago, I was in my very last season of homelessness. And I was like, I'm never going to be here again.
Wow.
So I had to sit down and look at myself and say, hey, what am I wanting out of this life after these terrible cards I've been dealt, right? So it set me on a journey to learn all I can about money and how it's impacting financial decisions of individuals.
Oh my God, that's so powerful. Okay, stay focused, Arnisha. Let me stay on track.
Yeah, so sitting in that place, as much as it was like, giving it a word retirement planning, it was really life building. And what plan did I want to implement to build my life and be wealthy? Because I never want to be here again.
So retirement planning was life building. Oh my God, that's so like powerful in itself, because it doesn't start at 65. It starts here, like now, or 15 years ago, or whenever.
Yeah, because if I waited till today to start looking at some of that, there's no way I'd even be the author on this project or have taken some of the steps I took and made the decisions I made if I didn't start looking at things a little differently and understanding where I was at. Do I even want to be here? And where do I want to be? And then along that journey, I've had to incorporate my kids. I've had to incorporate my husband along this journey, because those are things that got added along what I was trying to do for Natasha.
Wow. Oh my God. I love that. So you just like, I wasn't ready for that. Like
nobody ever is. Like,
oh my God. I wasn't ready.
Nobody ever is.
Wow. That's so cool. Yeah. We definitely have to do a different conversation on that. So back on track. So what are some of the challenges that most people face? And when I say people, I'm not just referring to like the individuals or couples, like business owners. Like, what are some of the challenges that you've seen that people face when it comes to retirement and succession planning? Actually, I'm sorry. So sorry. What's succession planning? And then what are some of the challenges?
Yes. Okay. So retirement and succession planning are kind of two different things, but go together, right? Think peanut butter and jelly. So in the process of building life, you want your retirement planning, right? Because it's all about identifying your income sources, sizing up your expenses, expanding on that, right? And how many checks you want down the line, while navigating the tax code to legally pay the least amount of taxes. So succession planning, on the other side of that, is the state in which, now that you've built all this, who's running it when you're done?
Good.
To leave that legacy, be it your businesses, be it your real estate, be it whatever you've built along the way, right? Because there are so many options for your toolbox. Who's running it when you're no longer on this earth? And a lot of people assume their kids want it. But if you haven't conditioned or trained your kids, help them understand, entrepreneurship, wealth building along the way, your empire is going to topple as soon as it gets handed down to the next generation.
Wow, that's powerful. Do you see, like, in this generation, that with your clients or people that you work with, that they have not been educating their children when it comes to succession planning?
Yes and no. Like, it's gonna depend, right? Because like people in our industry know just a little bit more than people not in our industry.
Right.
So even from that point, those that are not, I've even heard, especially in Black community, I'm not leaving my kids nothing. Like, my parents didn't leave me anything. Why do I need to leave them something?
Wow.
Well, according to Proverbs, that's foolish to even say.
Come on.
The good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children, right? So if you have that animosity towards your kids, at least leave it for your grandkids.
Wow, come on. But then why do you feel that way towards your kids? They're a reflection of you.
Absolutely. Right? That could be a whole nother conversation too.
Okay.
So mean. But it is, but then it's like the animosity, and that's some hurt that needs to be unpacked, some forgiveness that has to be unpacked, and put them in a mindset of prosperity and wealth is okay, and even God's original design for it, right?
Wow, mic drop on that. Wow, that's deep and that's powerful. It's so true. Wow. Okay, back to retirement and succession planning. That's really good. There's so many misconceptions when it comes to that, especially in the minority community. I've spoken to a few of our other co-authors, and one thing that I want to stress and that I say is that the tax code is written to benefit us, and it's up to us to really take advantage of what's there. You know, it's there, it's written for us. It's not just for the white man, it's not for the rich man, the black man, the yellow man, or the green man. It's written to benefit, and it's really up to us to be able to take advantage of the resources that we have. And that's why we wrote the book, right? Get the book, read it, and so that way you can understand some strategies. And we have a many people who can assist you in this process. So I'm off my soapbox for that. But
such a beautiful collaboration with this book, like, and one stop, you need it.
Yeah. And it talks about from record keeping all the way to succession planning. Like, you're not just starting a business to get a G-Wagon to write off on your taxes. You're starting a business.
Right, because there's still paperwork behind that even, right? So as trendy as that is, understand what's connected to that.
Exactly. So we're in business to be a business owner, to build something, to leave a legacy for your children. Like, you already know I'm all for legacy. And so I just want to say that, is there anything, like something in particular that sticks out to you that you want to inform the people that are watching and listening when it comes to retirement and succession planning?
Oh, so like along the lines of
Whatever you
starting,
want to share. Whatever that part.
I'd really hit on getting in a mindset to understand you're not going to be able to do this alone. Like, even in that season of homelessness, I had to be resourceful with even some of the relationships I've built. So my high school counselor wound up helping me ship some things that was needed. So I say that to say it's okay to ask for help, and do it with a professional, because certain people serve certain purposes, right? Because that's the call on our lives. We all have our lane we operate. We all have our special sauce in which we operate and do what we do. So it's okay to ask for help and support in that manner. And a lot of times it's not going to be from family.
That right there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's important.
Taking that step to ask for help is the first thing.
That's really good. I think we nowadays, in this era of technology and social media, it's almost like we've gone from one extreme to the other, where we'll suffer in silence, not speak to anyone, or not get the advice that we need, to, on the opposite end, having this plethora of information available to us and not verifying the accuracy, or not really confirming it. Does this really apply to my situation? So it's just like, as business owners, you have to find your balance, like you said, have a tribe or a community, or be able to have people around you who can assist you in not just building wealth, but being able to leave something for your children.
Oh yeah, because it takes a different version of you to get there.
Come on, Natasha, with the gems. Let's go. Come on.
Like, man, just the person I was 16 years ago versus the person I am today, and what's changed, and where I've grown, and who I've served, and even just been able to take that time to invest in myself, right? It wasn't even about who I was supporting. It was about what I was needing for me.
Wow. That's so powerful. Oh my God. I love it. Listen, I want to read your chapter. I'm going to read my chapter, and I'm going to read your chapter. Okay. Just read yours again. I can't. That was good. Thank you so much for sharing that. How can the people get in contact with you? They're looking to find out more about your programs, Faith Goals CFO, and also Victory Finance.
Yeah. So our website's www.victoryfinancesllc.com, and all of it's there. Make it easy, right?
Perfect. Thank you so much, Natasha. Any last words, any last nuggets that you'd like to share with the folks before we wrap up?
Just that understanding, taking those steps takes a lot of faith, not just just belief in you, right? So take the step to believe in you to get to where you want to go.
I love it. Thank you so much. Family, I hope you were able to grab something. I know I got something, so I know you had to have gotten something from this. I hope that you were blessed by it. Thank you so much, Natasha, for your time. Look forward to reading your chapter in the collaboration and sharing it with everyone. So family, we will see you again next week. Thank you again. Bye.
Bye.